Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. Thank you guys for stopping by today. I've got a two-part episode. Well, actually, I've got a lot going on the screen at once. So, yes, I've been trying to give away $100 on a global, and I'm not done yet. But on the right-hand side, amazing 3-star attacks from Tribe Gaming in a recent clan war. On the left-hand side, the global chat, and I have to say, one of the funniest globals I had ever been in. Okay, the second funniest, the funniest one coming up a little bit later, but this one, it started out as usual with a few dedicated viewers and one steadfast non-believer who just would not agree that I was the real Galadon, which, you know, it's funny because I don't take it personally because obviously it's rare that I would show up in global. And, but at the same time, you can usually look at my clan, my profile, my trophies, my base, and figure out that it's actually me. But for God 2.0, there was absolutely no convincing him that I was not fake. End of story, he said. I'm 100% fake. Now, there's a bunch of other people in the chat going nuts. You're my favorite YouTuber, you know, Galadon, which was a lot of fun. Really, really kind people, and I have to say thank you again, everybody, for being so cool in globals. But God 2.0, he was actually looking out for me. And so I asked him if he had a Twitter account because I thought, okay, I think that God 2.0 thinks that it's like a stolen glory. You know, I'm out impersonating Galadon and he's protecting me. So I gave him my Twitter account and I thought maybe he could tweet me. I could favorite the tweet and that way I could prove it. Now, he did start to doubt himself right there. He said, I'll feel dumb. I honestly don't think it's you though. This went on a little bit longer as people are asking me about TikTok and other stuff and, you know, just the general conversation that usually happens in global. And it was about this point that he did send me a tweet. So that was pretty cool. He actually tweeted me and I told him I would favorite it. Now, of course, he still completely doubts it's me. He says, I just messaged you. Then he says, anytime would be great. And this is where it gets fun for me because I love when I'm dealing with somebody who actually has a Twitter account so that I can prove it's actually me. And God is really digging into me right here. He says, waits forever as he's waiting for me to do anything with his tweet, you know, to click the favorite button. Now, of course, I've gotten on the computer in the meantime, but God, he seems like he's pretty impatient. He drops this one. What's going on, buddy? Can't get onto his Twitter? Well, it's right about that time that I drop the favorite. And it's right about now that God 2.0 completely changes his attitude and is extremely apologetic. Now, here's the thing. I knew that he was going to be cool once he found out who I was because he was so passionate in defending the real Galadon from what he thought was an imposter, somebody who was out there trying to steal Galadon's glory. So it was a lot of fun, and I have to say, actually now he has become a steady viewer in my streams. Actually, he and his girlfriend, they both hang out. It's very cool to see, and it was just such a funny story, the way it all started. And again, it happens all the time. I never take it personally. It's just one of those fun things, funny things that happens when I hang out in global. So again, a great way, you never know. Just check my profile, check my clan. You can't get a fake Galadon into a real Tribe Gaming clan with folks like Itsu and Shaso and Sebix. And so on and so forth. All right, so let's move on. Now, I do hang out in global, and I usually will open with one of two things. Either the unicorn or that face. Those are the two things that I almost always will type in global first when I just pop in to say hi. Now, don't, of course, take that as proof because that's not going to mean it's me either. And here's the other thing. Never, ever, under any circumstance, ever give anybody any of your personal information, email address, your name, anything in a global chat. I would never ask for it, and neither would anybody from Supercell, and neither would anybody that's actually trying to do something nice for you. Okay, it's not going to happen. You're going to get scammed. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't tell anybody any personal information. Now, you know what isn't personal information? That would be an iTunes or a Google Play gift card. So most likely, I'm just going to type the code into chat, which of course makes it a little bit more difficult because of course a lot of people can't get to their iTunes or Google Play account without leaving the game or vice versa. They're going to lose me in the global. And I've noticed That sometimes people would rather just sit and talk to me than redeem an iTunes or Google Play gift card. So it's actually been difficult to make sure these cards get given out. So one of the reasons these codes are going on the screen like this today in the video is to make sure, because I'm sure somebody out there will try to redeem these codes. Also, often I ask people to tweet me, to send me a tweet at Galadon Gaming to let me know that they actually did get the gift card, so that I know that they got it and they know that it was actually me doing it. But I can't say at Galadon Gaming in global chat because it gets censored. If you know why, I know why, but I'm curious if you can figure out why. If you know why, then I officially give you permission to put this bad word, I'm saying that with little air quotes with my fingers, this bad word in my comments. And it would be nice if Supercell would change it so it wasn't considered a bad word anymore, because I can never say Galadon Gaming in the global. So, all right. So we gave away a bunch more cards. Usually, when I go into global, I ask if somebody would prefer iTunes or Google Play. Now, I realize that it excludes a lot of people who can't redeem US iTunes and Google Play cards. So if you guys have another idea of something that I could give away on global like that with a code, let me know. I mean, one thought was, how about an Amazon gift card? That is probably more widely usable than iTunes or Google Play, right? I don't know. But the typical, Galadon, you legit? Do you work for Supercell headquarters? No. Yes, wait. Yes, I am legit. No, I don't work for Supercell headquarters. But it's funny, just, I don't know. I enjoy hanging out sometimes, talking in global. There's really generally only 2 times I will ever do it. Number one, if I'm in a live stream and we decide to pop into global, because if you find me in a live stream while I'm streaming and you're in my global, then I will buy you a gold pass with a gift card again. Or the other time that I hang out in global is occasionally late at night if I am in the clouds looking for something to do. Now, hopefully that will change shortly when the clouds get wiped out, right? Okay, so let's move on to the final episode of a global chat right here. And this was the funniest ever. Now, I'm in global with my Rushed 12. You can see he's in Champion 3, right? Well, I already have my main account logged on the desk on another iPad because I'm using it to donate troops to my Rushed account. And I thought, you know what? Why not just try to find myself in global? I mean, the chances might be kind of slim, but it's worth a try. So for about 5 or 10 minutes, I decided while I'm talking in global on my Rushed 12, I'm sitting there changing globals with my main account. And changing globals, you can do it either one of 2 ways. You can change languages and change language back, and that will switch the global you're in, or you can actually quit the app itself and restart. And when that happens, you will find yourself in a different global as well. So I'm doing that. And of course, there's a bunch of people that are loyal viewers. There's one guy that eventually has to get muted because he's so annoyed that everybody else is enjoying talking to me, which is actually kind of funny. I get a little bit of joy out of that for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me. Again, don't take it personally when people get upset and say obnoxious stuff. I just mute them. All right, so here it comes. I find myself in global. So there's my main account. There's my Rush 12. So then I started messing with the global chat by typing on both devices at the exact same time and then sending the exact same message from both accounts. So now each of the Galadons is shocked because it has found the real Galadon. Wait, the fake Galadon. Each of the fake Galadons found the real Galadon, and anyway, no, each of the real Galadons is accusing the other of being a fake. Global just starts to lose their minds at this point, which was hilarious. I'm, of course, live streaming at the same time. I'm cracking up. I can't stop. And I realized that this was probably a true unicorn moment to actually have 2 accounts in the same global like this. So, of course, the next step, what do? It's time to start handing out gift cards. So I break out a couple of gift cards, some iTunes and some Google Play, and I'm still trying to do the same time talk thing just to keep freaking people out, because people are like, and then of course people are asking to be in a video, and I have to tell you, that's the most common question I see when I'm in global. There is this going on YouTube? Can I be on YouTube? And almost inevitably, almost every single time, the answer is no. I'm not going to put silly global chat on YouTube, except for this one time. now all of these guys that are in the chat right now are getting on a YouTube video. So I guess it does happen. Okay. And then, of course, I failed to type both messages at the same time, so I got angry at myself, and I'm arguing with myself in global. Yeah, it's just showing the true multiple personalities. And, okay. No, so we eventually get down to where we're just going to hand out some gift cards, because remember, nobody is going to ask you for personal information, and you don't have to give it to them in order to get anything. And trust me, they will try to trick you into stuff so that you will actually lose your account. So just, again, don't do it. Don't ever give out any personal information, all right? Not even, just don't, okay? Oh, here we go. Okay, so now, with this account, I'm going to drop a $10 Google Play gift card. At the same time, I'm going to, with my other iPad, type in a $10 iTunes gift card so that we have both of them ready to go on the screen at the same time, one more time. And again, just putting the code in here. People can redeem it. There it was. There was a $10 Google Play, at the same time $10 iTunes, because we can't have people feeling left out, right? We can't have people say, oh, what about iTunes? Or, oh, what about Google Play? And then, wait. I gave, and so, of course, I go back, and now it's time for the Switch. Now, the Rush Town Hall 12 is going to give the iTunes card, and the Max account is going to give the Google card, right? Yeah, that was it. I was starting to confuse myself at this point. I really was. And of course, then, like, C-Top says, is this a vid? And I'm thinking, Jack's like, can I be in a vid? I'm thinking, you know, probably not, but maybe. I mean, we might figure out a way to do this. And I'll tell you right now, as of this point, I don't believe that I've given $100 in gift cards out on Globals. I think in today's video, including these 40 from right now and then earlier, I think we might be at 80. So I'm not done yet. So you didn't miss your chance. Hang out in an English Global, and you might find Galadon from Tribe Gaming. I'll either be in Tribe Gaming or I might be in just Galadon. Those are the only two clans that I would be in, though. And I realize what I'm doing right now is dooming myself to be spammed for gift cards every time I go into Global for the rest of my life. All right, well, that's okay. I love you guys. And you guys, the viewers, are the reason that I'm able to do this, the reason I'm able to give out gift cards. So thank you guys as always. I appreciate all of you. If you found the Global boring, let me know. I also tried to entertain you with some amazing 3 stars from Tribe Gaming. So maybe you can go back and watch the video a second time, and this time, watch the stuff you didn't see the first time. Either way, thank you for your time. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Get out there and make the best of it. Be kind to people, animals, and the planet, and I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. And gift cards.
Galadon, I read both sides of the screen, so I don't have to go watch the video again. Thank goodness.